The greatest of all time has spoken. Lionel Messi believes his era of Ballon d'Or dominance could be ending soon. But amidst the new wave of superstar talent, one name stands out to Messi as a potential heir to his throne. In this video, we'll break down Leo's recent comments on the next generation of players he sees challenging for the Ballon d'Or, including the Barcelona wonderkid Lamine Yamal. He's singled out as a future contender to lift the iconic trophy. Lionel Messi recently won an unprecedented 8th Ballon d'Or award, further cementing his status as the greatest footballer of all time. His 2022 to 2023 season was one for the history books, leading Argentina to a dramatic World Cup victory at 36 years of age. But in claiming his latest Golden Ball, Messi acknowledged this one may be his last. With a crop of hungry young superstars emerging, his era of sheer dominance over the coveted individual honor may be drawing to an end. While grateful for his latest achievement, the humble legend seems ready to pass the torch to football's next generation. When asked which players he sees challenging for the Ballon d'Or in the coming years, Messi pointed to three standout names leading the pack. First is Kylian Mbappe. The 24-year-old French phenom has been exploding onto the scene in recent season, becoming a key figure for PSG in France. With his electrifying pace and lethal finishing, Messi believes Mbappe has the talent to dominate for years to come. Equally as exciting is Erling Haaland. At just 23, the Norwegian goal machine has been terrorizing defenses since his emergence at RB Salzburg. After a stunning start to his Manchester City career, Messi thinks Haaland could become a perennial Ballon d'Or candidate. Finally, there is Vinicius Jr. The 23-year-old Brazilian has been instrumental to Real Madrid's continued European dominance. His mesmerizing dribbling and improved end product has amazed Messi a lot. But beyond these household names, there was one outlier that caught Messi's attention: a 16-year-old prospect on the rise at his beloved Barcelona. While the likes of Mbappe, Haaland, and Vinicius seem destined for future Ballon d'Or success, Messi raised some eyebrows by naming teenage Barcelona starlet Lamine Yamal as another contender, saying, "I also think that Lamine Yamal, who is still very young and now plays for Barcelona, will have an important role and will fight for it in the future too." So who is this mysterious young player that Messi name-dropped as a potential Ballon d'Or winner? At just 16, Lamine Yamal is bewitching La Liga with his dazzling dribbles and visionary passing. The Barcelona phenom has the skills to follow in the footsteps of legends. But is he truly ready to challenge the titans of today? Blessed with the technique and flair of icons twice his age, Yamal is shattering long-standing records for club and country. He made history as La Liga's youngest ever goalscorer, a crowning moment on a year full of unprecedented achievements. Yet despite the fanfare surrounding Barcelona's next potential superstar, Yamal remains untested against the world's best. Are his trophies and accolades simply the first fruits of greatness to come, or is the hype premature for a teenager still learning his craft? With Messi already touting him as a future Ballon d'Or winner, expectations weigh heavy on Yamal's slender shoulders. As he continues his meteoric rise to stardom, all eyes are fixed on Barca's boy wonder. Will he crumble under the pressure or embrace his chance to redefine what's possible? The 16-year-old right-winger who emerged from Barcelona's famed La Masia Academy recently broke multiple club records, becoming the youngest player ever to make his Barcelona debut at 15 years and 7 months old. The youngest player to start a match for Barca in La Liga history at 15 years and 38 days old. His blend of pace, dribbling skills, and vision far exceeds his age. Yamal has quickly established himself as one of La Masia's most promising prospects in generations. Not only making club history, Yamal was called up to the senior Spanish national team in 2023 at just 16 years old. He immediately made his mark by becoming Spain's youngest ever goalscorer. Under manager Xavi Hernandez, Barcelona have been gradually integrating Yamal into first-team action. The club recently handed the teenage phenom his first professional contract, locking him down until 2026. Both the club and country clearly have sky-high hopes for Yamal's future. His raw ability and maturity at such a young age has many hailing him as Barcelona's next iconic academy product. While being cautious not to overhype Yamal, it's easy to see why Messi would identify him as an emerging Ballon d'Or candidate. His generational talent and trajectory draw early comparisons to Messi's own rise from La Masia prodigy to global superstar. Ever since Messi's emotional departure in 2021, Barcelona have yearned to find the heir to his throne. The club had not seen an academy talent of Messi's caliber in decades until now. With Lamine Yamal emerging as the brightest young prospect at La Masia, expectations have grown quickly. Fans are eager to anoint him as Messi's successor for several reasons. Plays the same right-wing position Messi dominated, reliance on pace, dribbling, and vision over size and strength, ability to beat defenders and create chances out of nothing, breaking Messi's long-standing club records as a teenager, carrying himself with a surprising maturity despite age. Of course, actually living up to comparisons with the greatest of all time will be an immense challenge for Yamal. As promising as Lamine Yamal appears, it's vital Barcelona don't burden him with premature Messi comparisons. After all, another recent academy product, Ansu Fati, was also dubbed the new Messi, only to be hampered by injuries. Expectations will be high, but Yamal must be allowed to develop at his own pace, free from excessive pressure. He has all the raw attributes to succeed, but turning potential into greatness will take time, patience, and guidance. Messi's Ballon d'Or dynasty was over a decade in the making. While Yamal may someday reach similar heights, we must wait and watch his journey unfold without the weight of impossible expectations. For now, just making his senior debut for Barcelona at 16 is a monumental achievement. If he lives up to even a fraction of his enormous potential, Yamal's career promises to be special. After becoming La Liga's youngest ever goalscorer, the hype surrounding Yamal intensified, but despite flashes of brilliance, there are signs of rawness. He failed to shine in the match where he made history, and a recent injury cut short his Champions League debut. Messi's praise piles on the pressure. Can Yamal possibly live up to such lofty expectations so soon? Is it too much, too fast for Barcelona's next teenage star? Or is Messi foreseeing the rise of a once-in-a-generation talent? There's no doubt Yamal possesses gifts few his age do, but the road to the pinnacle of the sport is long and arduous. Yamal has only taken the first promising steps on that journey. Will he fulfill his potential and reach the heights many now envision, or will the hype ultimately prove premature? The stage is set. Messi's reign over the Ballon d'Or seems to be ending. A new era awaits, with hungry young superstars like Mbappe, Haaland, and Vinicius ready to seize the throne. Only time will tell. Yamal's journey is just beginning. But if Messi's prophecy comes true, we may be witnessing the rise of La Liga's next iconic legend in the making. Let me know who you think will dominate the Ballon d'Or over the next decade. Haaland, Mbappe, Vinicius, or Messi's pick, Yamal? Share your bold predictions in the comments right now. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the Pitch Talk and click the bell to stay up to date on Yamal's development and the entire next generation of football talent. Thanks for watching.